Damn capitalism.
It's always the biggest villain.
Yeah.
In literally every campaign I run.
We're going to have to go and do this at night. Shall we should we go visit Mum? I'm sure she'd love to see us.
Yeah.
It's lovely.
We'll just show up. I'm not even going to tell her. We'll make it a surprise. She will fuss. Over all of you, especially you, Ruby, with that arm.
Yeah, I put my jacket on.
Yeah.
We'll try and keep that under wraps.
She can smell weakness.
Hello and welcome back to Horror and Heartbreak, the series where the real heartbreak was the horror we met along the way. We are once again joined by our phenomenal cast. Say hello to everyone.
Hello.
Hello.
Screams. Breaking through the quiet of the warehouse, echoing even down in the secret tunnel system below. Ruby. You're awoken to the sound. You know it too well. It's been a while since you heard the signifier of the ghosts that have been haunting you. Not to mention the reason they tend to make themselves known. There's danger somewhere near.
There's a moment of just absolute frozen, unable to move, just completely in place. And then something kind of snaps, and Ruby jumps up. She's always got things ready next to her bed and like in her like little area, ready, folded, almost like a go kit, jacket on. Do we have some sort of alarm system? Is something in place in the warehouse, or am I just shouting?
There's no alarm system, nothing formal. The walls aren't particularly thick, to be fair, and there's a very good chance, because it's quite early in the morning, that the rest of your team has also heard them.
Okay. Gang, attention, and just getting moving as quickly as possible.
Heather.
Hello.
You wake up to the commotion with a shiver, kind of a cold kind of deep in your core. The heating must have gone off in the middle of the night or something. You wake up to the sounds of these screams going.
I think she will literally just like run to, I guess, like the common room. I guess that would be like, we kind of established that was like kind of the kitchen, wasn't it? And to see if anyone is there, just like blind panic, just trying to find other people, I think.
Speaking of, Victoria, you're deep in research, morning research in the library. Are you wearing headphones?
Oh, probably. It's early in the morning. She's probably looking through the books, getting a groove on a little bit. Nobody's going to see her at like 3-4 a.m. either.
You flicking through a book on hysterias throughout history and their relationship to the paranormal, as it's been suggested. You see a chapter on the dancing hysteria that took place in, I believe, the 1800s, where an entire village began dancing to the point of exhaustion. The books here are more supernatural in focus, so you see suggestions of various demons that are listed by name who could have done it. Most of their names in Latin, and you figured you would need to go in with a translating app if you want to try and figure them out, but mostly it's it suggested this, we believe it might be this, that kind of, there's no conclusive discussion of it. Are you looking for anything in particular?
No, I think she's trying to find an explanation for the things that she saw in the last session that we played. Right now she's putting it down to a hallucination after she took some medication because she got ill. But that does mean that she's not looking at different avenues because people are saying the same thing.
After a while, the sound of the screams kind of eventually, you can hear it, but the headphones are blasting loud enough, and it's only after a while where you're like, oh no, there's another sound going on.
Probably when the song changes and you just catch that moment of.
It's a song with like a 5-second intro that's like mostly quiet.
And she slowly takes them out, and when she hears the screams, she will probably run towards the sound because she would assume it's somebody having a nightmare.
As you do, you feel, as you're running, putting the pressure on the floor as you're kind of heading out, you do feel a dip in the ground, which you feel might be another hatch.
Okay.
As you head out, Ruby, what are you doing in this moment?
Has everybody else kind of gathered?
Ellis hasn't, but she wasn't in the house she wasn't in the warehouse last night.
Okay, so we know that she's not to be worried about. As soon as I see these guys, I just say the screams, they're a warning. Danger. We need to go now.
Are they kind of continuously, is it just constant screaming at the moment, or was it just like a one-off thing?
It was constant for about a minute and has slowly died down. I think, Ruby, one thing you know about them is that they tend to trust you in your ability to look after yourself as well. So they're usually warnings and not like the continuous warnings harbingers tend to do.
I've not really discussed this before with anyone but Ellis, but I hear these screams. They are they're not the peril itself, but they are warning of danger. It's a good thing that they're trying to be protective, and like you guys see for the first time, like Ruby's not her stoic self. Like there's a lot of jittering, her hands are moving, and she's really, really panicked.
A good thing you say. Well, they could sound a bit more friendly. That was not the best wake up I've ever had. Do we have to just leave? Is that what they're telling us?
Maybe, but it could be that they're trying to protect someone, like a call for help. Can we?
Any idea what or where, or is it here? Is it coming from here?
Yeah, do we sort of know what direction the sound was coming from at first?
Harbingers are never that helpful, unfortunately.
Right.
They tend to be around the people they're trying to protect, and their scream will just ripple out. You would know, judging from your own experiences with them, they only tend to make themselves known in moments where it's imminent that something happened or is going to happen. But it's not future telling, so it's something that a danger they could see that was approaching.
Okay, so yeah, I kind of explain, that something in the vicinity might have happened. The silence now is worrying. Can we kind of look around to get together?
Yeah, I mean, shall we get our gear? Like, I think she kind of. Actually, she doesn't have anything on. She literally ran out in her pajamas. But yeah, I think let's get our gear, see if we can find anything. I mean, yeah, that was intense.
Ruby kind of just looks down at all of her gear already on her person. It's just like, can we be quick?
Yeah. Let's just use yours so we can just do what we need to do as fast as possible.
Okay, where do you want to start, Ruby?
So, were you studying? Were you in the library?
Yeah, and then I heard the alarm, screaming noise thing.
Well, that rules that out. If you didn't see anything in there, perhaps let's start in the garage.
I didn't see anything running through either, did I? From that space.
No, you didn't see anything.
Yeah, I think I'd open the doors to the garage area.
You open the door to the garage. You see the broken bit of floor where the hatch you discovered earlier was still closed, and it's still quite evident because of the damage. You don't see anything out of place. You do see one of the cars gone, but Ellis would have taken one.
Clear. And just sort of move quickly on.
I know that Ellis G isn't here today, but my character would have rather called her or messaged her just to check in, to make sure that the issue isn't with her.
You get a text back that's basically just like, still traveling, will be another day at least.
Cool.
Should we maybe check Butler's office? Sometimes he leaves weird things in there. Something could have gone on.
I think we can at least knock on the door.
Hmm.
I'm not too sure about stepping into the space, but we can knock on and see whether there's anybody in there.
Yeah, he's probably locked it anyway, as usual.
Yeah.
Yeah, you head up towards the stairs that head up to Butler's office. Butler's office is the only thing on the second floor. A large circular window looks out to the rest of the warehouse, and it's always got a light on. So there's always like a good light coming through. And you see a little plaque at the door that just says B. Butler's office.
Should I knock?
Big old knock, yeah.
You knock, you don't get anything. You don't hear any sign of anyone inside.
Is there a keyhole we could peer through? Just
Yeah,
to see if there's anything.
There's a keyhole.
Yeah, I think Heather's going to have a little peek.
You kind of lean down, peek your eye through the keyhole. Your eye slowly adjusts to the sight you can see inside. And then you hear a bleep. Your phone's gone off. You got a text.
I think I'm like, as I'm like, I think I look at the text to see what it says.
So this is a notification from an app in which you keep contact with other kind of creators. And it is a notification from an influencer you know of called Katie Shear. And it reads, Heather, I know this is going to sound really weird, but I think my house is actually haunted. And it's getting beyond my control.
Okay, guys, I've just got a message from my friend Katie. Do we think this can't be a coincidence that we've had this warning? And I'm going to give her a message back. Approximately how long ago did the scream kind of go off? Was it like 5-10 minutes ago?
Yeah, a couple of minutes ago.
Yeah. I think I'm going to message Katie back and just say, "Hi, Katie. Oh, wow, that's intense. Just wondering, did something happen about 5 minutes ago, maybe, that may have resulted in you getting in contact? Lovely to hear from you. XOXO."
You get a reply pretty quick. Just nothing in particular, but it's happening more often now. I'm not equipped for this.
Okay. I mean, should we have a quick scope around the rest of the warehouse and see if there's anything, or are we taking it as maybe Katie's haunting was what was it? I mean, created these screams of danger? What do you think?
Well, yeah. I mean, I was asleep. Dreams, memories. It could have been. Yeah, it could be. If you're that connected to Katie, maybe.
I mean, do we get a sense like? Can we? I don't know. I don't think any of us are like innately kind of. What's the word? Like ghosty. But can we get a feeling of like any coldness, like the usual kind of things that we expect in the warehouse at the moment, or does it kind of feel how it usually does?
You are feeling a bit cold, but not like it's not like it's a cold spot or anything. You are feeling a little bit of a shiver. Ruby and Victoria aren't.
Oh.
Also, just me. Is anyone else feeling chilly? I'm just like kind of standing there shivering slightly.
You're in your pajamas.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, fair enough. Okay, I'm gonna message Katie back. Is that good to know, Kate? Well, not good to know, but no, she'll erase that. Okay, no worries. Just wanted to check. Yeah, we'd be happy to help. I don't think we've got anything booked in at the moment, so let me know where you're at, and we can. I mean, did you want us to pop over? We can help you out in whatever way you need. Send.
You get another reply. It's thank you, Heather. I'm up in York. I can pay for obviously the travel and for the trouble, and I mean we could film it. It could be like a collab as well. Excellent.
Ooh, guys, she says we can film. I mean, I'm up for it if you are. We could potentially get some good footage for the marketing and your research. I think this could be a great opportunity. And honestly, the warehouse is creeping me out now, so.
York, yeah, be nice to go home.
Just as they're texting back and forth, just sort of fussing a little bit over Heather after she said she was cold and she's in her pajamas, can I like put something over her shoulders and kind of put the back of my hand to her head? Just sort of like, it's quite probably familiar for the Ruby to kind of behave this way anyway, like quite doting and like looking after people. But I want to kind of just see if I can feel any different temperature.
Her skin feels a little bit cold to the touch, but not like, not ill cold.
There's not like a cold aura around her or the space.
like, oh,
Do
thank
we
you,
have-
Ruby. Much appreciated.
Do we have contact details for Samuel, like a phone number?
Yeah, you have details only for Samuel, though. It would be, and he probably wasn't supposed to give you them, just gave you his number in case. But like the kind of in case where he can't actually help you in any way because he's not equipped to go out and save you from a poltergeist. So you've probably got the number to text him, and he sent one hey, and
Yeah. Well, Victoria will probably actually call him because it's easier to text about what's going on. While we're getting ready, while we're packing up.
Yeah, you give him a call. He picks up the hello.
Hi, Samuel. It's Victoria. Some sort of alarm that Ruby set up went off in the factory. We couldn't. We checked all the space and it seemed fine, but we obviously didn't check Butler's office. If you're going in there, just be a bit careful.
Oh, thank you for letting me know. Was it a kind of a, how do I say this? I guess was it an alarm for spiritual things or for physical?
Ruby just said it indicates danger. Sounded like people screaming. Not my choice for an alarm, but there we are.
Oh, how odd. People screaming.
Yeah.
You mean like a harbinger?
Yes, precisely.
Oh, I mean, okay. The warehouse is definitely more than likely haunted. It's got a history behind it. Maybe one of the ghosts tripped some kind of the sensibilities of the harbinger.
Yeah, maybe. But that's why I want to call, just make sure that you're up to date and what's going on.
No, thank you for letting me know. I will go with caution next time I go into the office.
Brilliant. Yeah, we won't be in for maybe a couple of days, but Ellis is due back tomorrow.
It's no worries. I don't believe we have any jobs lined up for you just yet, but we'll keep you on notice.
Okay. Bye!
Yes, goodbye.
Well, yeah, I'm going to get all of my stuff packed up, as many cameras as I can. She's very excited about this like collab opportunity. And yeah, she's like grabbing everything, whacking it into a bag. Yeah, getting her best like ghost hunting outfit on. It's like, yeah, right, I'm ready to roll.
I'm ready as well. I think Victoria's the kind of person to have a go bag ready. So she just picks it up and heads out. Bundles her laptop into it, and that's the only thing she has to grab, that kind of thing.
Yeah, you get everything you need, head into, I'm assuming you're grabbing the van again.
Mm-hmm.
Just that you need the space, the sheer amount of cameras Heather's
Yeah.
Ruby rolls her eyes as she sees them all coming, like, oh, God.
Bring the kitchen sink next time.
Yeah.
Well, you won't be complaining when all this footage gets us so much money and clients. It's gonna be great.
Oh, the grant potential. Yeah, okay, for as many as you need.
Yeah, see? She's got like all like the kind of head rigs as well, like all the kind of like, yeah, just everything.
Well, you will jump in the van and start making your way up north.
I think I'd be asking Victoria kind of along the way. So, what's Hull like? What's York like? Sorry. How long were you there? And just sort of getting to know it as she's never been there before.
Yeah, Victoria will tell you that it's a very historical town. It still looks historical in the city centre, and then more modernised a bit further out. Victoria's actually from a little village on the outskirts called Bishopthorpe, which is a very small parish and with lots of farmland around it, and then York is kind of like creeped into one side of it. But there's lots of ghost tours and ghost hunting and things that go on in
Oh, and I
that bit of
saw
Yorkshire.
on Instagram, there's a great little shop called the York Ghost Merchants, and they sell these really cute little ghosts, and I've always wanted to get one. Maybe we can do a little trip after. As a little, like, commemorative trophy for our efforts.
Yeah, we need to pick up a gift for Ellis.
Yeah,
Good idea.
Of course.
He would love a little ghosty.
Yeah.
Sounds like a plan.
You pull up towards Katie's house, and just as she said, it's brand new. She's still got the for sale sign outside the house that's kind of like starting to fall off slightly around the top. And waiting outside as you kind of get near, you see Katie. You've only talked to her online, you've never met her in person, but you've kind of watched each other's content at least a couple of times.
Yeah. I think she goes up, she's like, "Oh my god, hi Katie, it's so good to finally meet you in person. You look exactly the same." Kind of goes to give her a big hug.
Yeah, she goes back to that. "Oh my god, hi. I can't believe we're finally meeting. Yeah, hi. Thank you all for coming. Hi everyone. I'm Katie."
Ruby, and she puts her hand out to give a handshake.
Yeah, she gives a big old dramatic shake.
Yeah, Victoria does the same. Introduces herself.
Yeah, so this is my team.
I mean, I've seen you in videos, obviously.
Oh, of course you have, yes. I mean, I see you've been doing dabbling into some ghost hunting as well. It's very exciting.
Wow, I couldn't know. I bought this house, and turns out it's a little bit haunted. I just couldn't not, right? Always gotta make that contact.
Absolutely, yes. So, shall we head inside, and you can tell us some more about what's going on? I'd love to see it in action.
Oh, of course, coming in. She opens the door, kind of lets you all head in first.
Okay. How does it feel?
I was about to say Ruby. The moment you step through that door, you hear the screams again.
Hands kind of come up to her head for a second, and just looks right at Heather and Victoria, dart in her eyes, and says, "Can you hear it?"
It takes a second. Like, Ruby can hear it a little bit before everyone else, but it starts to ripple through the entire house, and you see Katie looking terrified at first about this, looking to all of you as the guidance.
Has this happened before?
Screams? No. I don't know. Kind of, she's talking like louder because the screams are still kind of heading through. I've picked up a few words, but nothing like this.
What words?
I'll have to check the recordings. I think like I heard house.
I kind of, despite looking quite panicked, I try to take a breath and kind of look in her eyes and just say, "Don't worry, the screaming's alarming, but I think that part is trying to help. We'll figure it out."
Yeah, I feel like these harbingers need work on their warning sound. It's it isn't nice. I'm still getting used to it.
I don't think they choose it.
Well, I feel a bit bad now. Has it kind of died down now, the screaming?
It has, once Ruby starts getting a bit more comfortable.
Right, okay.
And kind of bounce back on that conversation, they tone down.
Cool.
Uncharacteristically for Ruby, I think usually would be very much deferring to Ellis, but without Ellis here, can I kind of reach out, make some kind of soul roll, but kind of reach out to the harbingers that I think are here, try and get some sort of connection.
Yeah, it's not innate within you, but roll me a spirit roll.
Okay, spirit. Not a great stat. Let's go. 21. And my spirit is 12.
You should get a point of XP.
That's true. Point of XP.
Boop, boop.
I just roll my eyes and say, "Where's Ellis when you need her?"
But in trying, the screams do stop. But I think you will get a sense that that's not because the danger has passed.
Mm-hmm.
However, as you've kind of in the car, the kind of cold you felt has kind of began to wane. But as you all step through this house, you do feel a drop in temperature. So there is almost a moment where you're feeling almost finally back to normal warmth, and then you step through that threshold.
Okay. Well, Katie, I guess shall we just, if you want to show us where the activity is most prevalent, or you could just walk us through what's been happening. I know I've watched your videos, but if there's anything else that you've encountered, even on our journey up here, just so we can get an idea. And do you mind if I start filming, just so we can kind of give the audience a fully rounded experience of what we do?
She collects herself, and there's a moment where she she has hair down to about here-ish, and she kind of straightens her hair a little bit as like an impulse of like needing to correct something to kind of calm herself. And she's, yes, let me get my camera.
Excellent. Could I take out my EMF and just see if there's anything whizzing at the moment as we're kind of just waiting for Katie to get her gear?
It's not whizzing at all at the moment.
Fascinating.
It's whizzing a little bit, but only around Ruby.
Cool.
As I see that happen, as it sort of comes to me, it goes, that'll be them, the harbingers. I think they are trying to warn us of something. So, did you trying to like hush so Katie can't hear me? Does she have any online issues with anyone? Is she the sort of person that brings this kind of like trouble in real life?
Could I do a roll for that, or would I know anything about that?
Yeah, you can roll me ingenuity, and I'll allow a +1 on that.
Okie dokie. Yeah, I needed that because I rolled precisely a 12, so with the +1 it'll be the 13 with a 12, so yes.
But if you roll the same as your max number, your max stat, then it's a crit.
Right. Which I did, so.
Katie has had issues with parasocial fans in the past. Nothing so bad, but it's the kind of thing where she's come out on her channel being like, cut that out. Like, straight to her audience, like, you don't get a say on these things. Nothing that you would think would concern you right now, but
Okay.
you do realize that as a suggestion, that's a very good possibility, because person-bound ghosts can be bound to people that they have a parasocial connection with.
Ah, interesting. I think she's I mean, yeah, I do remember she did have to make a video about certain fans overstepping. Again, I don't know her on a fully personal level, so we might have to do some more digging. I think I'm going to kind of hook my GoPro up, but also have a vlogging camera, and turn to the two and just say, would you mind if I hooked you both up with a GoPro? Is that something you'll be okay with? Absolutely fine if not.
Just
Go ahead.
not that head one again. That was.
I mean, we can do
got in
the
way.
chest rig.
Fine.
Just have it here. Yeah, no worries. She kind of like fusses over and is like kind of adjusting. It's like perfect, and kind of making sure that it's on. There's that really awkward like it's recording, but my face is like here on the screen moment where it's like yeah, perfect. It's like right, ready to go.
Katie comes out with a camera in one hand and like GoPro connected here. She's like,
Excellent.
okay, that's let me show you the living room, I guess.
Is that where the activity is coming from? The living room?
Yeah, it's mostly it's, you'll see when you get there, but it's a large portion of the ground floor. So
And when you said you got the word house earlier, was that auditory, or was that through a spirit box, or through recording?
it was an EVP, so I got it in
Okay.
recording, but I did hear it. It was muffled.
Yeah, understandable. Okay.
She leads you, so at the moment you're in like a little hallway with stairs heading up, and then literally some like doors leading in, and you see this living room's, like she said, it's not a massive house, but the living room is quite huge, and there's like a conjoined kitchen to it. And she's like, this is where I've seen them, I've dealt with the most, mostly things moving. You put something down and then it will shuffle, and then I started recording it because, I mean, why wouldn't I, right? And
Absolutely.
and I've seen how good your streams do. I mean, so I started recording them moving, and then we started messing around with the spirit box and recordings, trying to speak to the ghost kind of thing. And I'm telling you, I can show you. She kind of gets her phone out, kind of fumbles it a second, shows you a video of her. She has the torch scroll down to the bottom as a object manipulation, and she's talking to it. And she goes, "Are you here?" You see it tap once, and then she asks another question. It doesn't do anything. She's like, "Come on, speak to me. Speak to me. Come on, why aren't you? Let's talk." You will get like this very uneasy feeling of something you're not supposed to do when dealing with certain spirits or entities. You are not supposed to invite it to do anything. She's showing you this, and she looks very happy with herself. And then eventually I was like, come on. Talk to us. Are you here? You here? And you see it tap again once more to say yes. She was like, yeah, so we got it literally talking for a bit, answered a couple of questions, nothing big. It was mostly are you here? Basic questions.
Can I
Yeah.
do you have all this on an external drive or on a cloud?
Yeah, I mean, these recordings, they're so big, I always have to back them up anyway, right? So I've got all them to access.
Would you mind if I took a look at them while the others search the house?
Oh, that's no worries at all. You see at the side, there's like a setup for like gaming, and she's got a giant like external hard drive bank connected to it. Feel free.
Thank you. So Victoria is going to basically just kind of like research what she can see, note down all of the activity that is being found, all the things that T is saying to the spirit, what the responses are, things like that. So she's just trying to compile it all together.
In terms of the questions, she asks free. She asks, are you here? She asks, do you live here? And did you used to live here? She gets a yes for, are you here? She gets a yes to do you live here? And a yes to did you. And then she asks, are you a ghost? And it doesn't reply. As for phenomena, you just see a lot of stuff moving, and it's kind of like, well, not annoyingly timed. I think for you it kind of suggests something, but the stuff moving seems very perfectly timed when the camera turns on. Like, this is unedited footage.
Yeah. Okay. Is this the kind of the law around ghosts in this world? Is it the kind where they can be encouraged or gain power from electrical devices?
Depends on the ghost. It won't be specifically like the energy of the device powering them, but some ghosts might get more excitable with when attention is put on them.
Okay.
That is if it's a ghost.
Yes. But if it's playing up for the camera, we can assume that it's something that at least knows what a camera is. Or she goads it before she starts recording, every time. Yeah, so I see that you've got all these recordings of movement. Is that spontaneous, or are you reaching out? How is this happening?
Well, at first it was, spontaneous, not like, but after a while, I needed to kind of guarantee some footage. So I did kind of reach out for a couple of times, make sure it was doing things before I start recording.
I understand. Okay.
And is it just the living room, or does it kind of tend to...
This is where it was mainly acting up. You hear the EMF picking up. Not massively, but it's been slowly building for about 2 minutes.
Okay. And it's not getting colder in the room or anything like that?
No.
It seems like it likes attention. The whole, like, please talk to us, it's not really the sensible thing to do. Is that correct?
The thing is that for most ghosts, it's fine, and that's kind of how you get them to communicate without doing any major rituals. The problem is that it's not always a ghost.
Right. Katie, I think for now we'll just do a bit of research, have a little think. I think I mean you heard the screaming. So maybe we should just get a bit more information before we do anything like that, I think.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, of course. Hey, you're the expert here. You're the one that's
Yeah.
filmed
Yeah,
this
it's
stuff
good.
before.
It's good to have the when we're looking into these things for it to happen more naturally than calling them out. It gives us a better indication of what type of entity we're dealing with.
Oh yeah. There's a look on her face of like, it's the I've clearly messed up in the past face. She's like, yeah, of course. What do we do next?
I think some research maybe about the house. If we could get any information on who used to live here, unless you know that already. I guess just Victoria is great at that. And I guess
You
me
hear
and Ruby
footsteps
could
behind you.
turn around.
Nothing there.
Oh, I hate it. Well, I still think let's just carry on as usual. Does it feel colder?
A little bit.
Okay.
You all hear deep in the building, like it could be calling pipes, or it could be anything. It could be someone making too much noise next door. You swear you hear the word "my."
Okay.
It's like creaky, crackly tone.
So was that on the EVP or was that on just generally? We just heard it in the air.
You just heard that in the air.
Oh, okay, cool. Great. Ooh.
Look straight at Victoria and say, "Don't say pipes. That was not the pipes."
Yeah, because pipes can just make words all of a sudden, Victoria. Like, come on.
This is a semi-detached house. Don't need to say pipes.
What are the neighbours like, Katie? Are they noisy?
There's no one living there.
Has it always been empty when you came and viewed the house, when you bought it?
It was when I viewed it. The only thing I know about the history of this place is that they struggled to keep someone living here for a while.
That's what drew you here, thinking that might be a potential to make some contact?
No, it was just a nice house. I didn't start the ghost stuff until I arrived.
Does it look like the kind of house which was once one big house and has then been cut into two? Like the one I live in, for example.
It's very possible that is the case, yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Onto something there, I reckon.
So maybe we need to have a look in the other house, maybe.
At least for now, we might be able to find out who owned it and just do a bit of research on both previous owners, when it was split, maybe.
Oh, I was straight in for breaking in.
That's twice in a row.
I know.
Are you
I don't know
okay?
what's got into me. I don't know. I'm just very excited.
We'll save that for part 2 of the video.
Victoria, you feel something brush past you, and then Heather, you feel something touch your shoulder.
There's no one near me, is there, guys? Because something definitely just touched my shoulder. She kind of looks around.
As you say that, the pressure is removed.
Well, guys, there's definitely something here. And I feel like it definitely is trying to get our attention. I think we should just carry on researching.
Yeah, would you like me to sit on the computer and see what I can find about the house?
Yeah, yeah.
We can use our group ability as well to give you help on your roll.
Oh, that would be great.
Yeah, we've got to help others, haven't we? So yeah, an additional +1.
Okay.
I'll give you an additional +1 on top of that as well, because you found out small amounts of the history already.
Okay. Should I roll a law like I usually do when doing this? Is that
Yes,
good?
please.
Oh, that went on a 12 and then bounced off. My law is 13 and I got 13.
Yeah.
And I also got a cup of tea delivered. Thank you, Kieran.
Oh, you dig through the history of the house. There is a lot of history of past ownership. What Katie said is true. This house is struggling to keep owners down. There was a time it was rented. That didn't last long. It was a time where then it was eventually sold. And about 4 people later, Katie was able to buy it.
Okay.
The history of the house, of this land particularly, is a bit more shaky, as it looked like the entire street was purchased quite about 2 decades, about 25 years maybe ago. It was purchased. The entire road was basically knocked down and rebuilt. And the assumption is correct. These were quite big bungalows, wide, that have been knocked down and turned into each of the bungalows has turned into 2 houses.
Okay, so they didn't knock down the original bungalow, they split the bungalow in half and built on top of it. Is that right? Or did they flatten it and then reuse the foundations?
They flattened and then reused the foundations.
Perfect. Okay.
Because you got crit,
yeah.
There's one case you find that particularly catches your eye. A man named Wilfred Hunter, who refused to sell his house.
Yeah.
And then, as the rest of the houses in the street were being redeveloped, he was found dead 2 months later, during the building process. So they were able to get the house and then build it.
Can I use the land registry website to see whether it's the same thing for the house next door as well, that it's being constantly sold and passed through hands and things like that? Yep, so both of them. What about the rest on the street? Do they look like it's a more normal buying and selling process?
Much more stable.
Okay, so at least it isn't street-wide.
Yeah, no, it does appear to be these 2 houses, and the rest of the houses appear to be purchased a while ago and kept, because who wants to buy a house these days, right? They go and kept it. So it's only these 2 houses that seem so particularly unstable.
Okay.
as you're looking at the computer screen, you do see something behind you. Silhouette. Almost like you see Heather and Ruby further in, and you swear you see a silhouette behind Heather.
Oh, okay. Well, I still have my GoPro on, so can I look to see whether that's captured in that?
You look and it's not.
Okay. Obviously, just my eyes. Getting tired of looking at these screens all the time.
Oh, it's a trick of the light.
Yeah. It's not my setup, that's what it is, because I'm using her setup, so the light's a bit weird. Okay, everyone. Yeah, looks like the problem is just with this house and the adjoining neighbours. The street seems to have a much more normal people buying and selling every now and again. Most people have been here for the full 25 years that these houses have been built. They're all relatively new. One thing that was a bit strange is the whole street was bought up by one person, or one group. It's not uncommon, but it's still a bit strange. And there was one holdout who was found dead while the buildings were being completed.
Did it say where they were found?
That's a good question. Did it?
It was in his own home. Probably, there's no direct mention of exactly where it was, but being a bungalow could have been more than likely this side of the house.
And it was this house. That was the holdout. Okay.
Well, that certainly sounds like a candidate, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, could be.
Especially with the, the only two words we've heard are my and house, so, yeah.
Katie, was there anything else that you found in your research for the house, or?
Oh, I didn't really do much research on the house, just from what I knew from estate agent stuff.
Okay.
As she says that, a vase that's on one of the counters falls off and smashes. Instant reflex to Katie gets it on camera.
You've got great great reflexes there.
You're used to it living in a haunted house, I guess. You must have developed them too.
Yeah.
I think Victoria is going to clearly jokingly say to Heather, "You need to up your game. Look at that."
Oh, all right, Victoria.
She's very much just teasing.
Yeah.
Katie, you don't seem very concerned, particularly. You're ready to record and get your content. Why did you call us? Just so Heather could also help and get some videos?
I mean, it's fantastic to be able to collab with Heather. It's just... It was fun for the first few weeks doing it. But it's been happening a lot... Stuff's been happening a lot more.
Unprompted from you as well. Have you stopped trying to reach out quite as much?
I mean, I had been, if I'm trying to record and it's not fitting to my stream schedule, but it has been happening kind of off camera a lot more than it was before.
Your neighbours. What about the neighbours on the other side? Have you ever spoke to them about anything? It's a pretty friendly neighbourhood.
Yeah, it's a pretty friendly city. I mean, I spoken to them, but mostly when they just came over to say hello. Nothing about being haunted or anything.
They've not complained about bangs or noises, or because sometimes with things like this, the neighbours can hear the shouts or the things being thrown in the house.
Nothing, as far as I'm aware.
Um,
The EMF still slowly rising.
If we move the EMF away from Heather, does it dip down a bit again?
No.
Yeah. Okay.
What if I step away from it? Does it change?
No, it's gone beyond what it was around you now. As you do move it away from Heather, you do hear this slight noise again. And you can swear for a second it says the word, why?
Why?
A different tone. It doesn't sound like that creaking from the older house. It sounds more... It sounds like it could be mistaken more for like a animal noise or something outside.
Mm-hmm. Okay, in that case, does it sound like it has a bit more power behind it, maybe? A bit louder?
No, it sounded less loud.
Okay. So I was wondering whether there's some sort of energy building, that's all.
I mean, should we just have a look outside? Again, honestly, I'm not massively thrilled about what's going on in this house, but I guess we could bring the stuff and see if anything particularly happens when we leave and look in the window and...
Yeah, I have a suggestion that we put up your cameras and then we leave.
Yeah.
Let's
I think
see
she
what it
puts-
does with that human
Yeah.
attention.
As many like kind of angles as possible. I think she'll pop them in the living room. And Katie, do you think they'll be worth putting them anywhere else, or just this room, really?
Just downstairs if we're going to do it. I've never seen anything happen upstairs.
Yeah. Okay. Cool. Yeah, she kind of puts like one, I guess, in each corner, kind of like some maybe like on a more like low down angle, that kind of thing.
Katie comes in and
Try and get
like
as much.
shifts a couple of like, just so used to like filming in the house. She's like, this angle,
Yeah.
let's put her there. But yeah, you fill the entire house with cameras, the EMF again rising, just steady rise.
Can we also leave the... So is the EMF the type where it has the...
Yeah.
Oh, for sure, yeah.
It doesn't just make
the
a
music,
sound,
yeah.
it has the thing going up. I'm wondering whether we can leave one in front of one of the cameras so we can keep an eye on it, and then we all just, including Katie, leave the house.
Yeah, that's a good idea. Because Heather has her like kind of like iPad thing that has all the kind of feeds of all the cameras. So like if anything does happen, like she can see it remotely. So
I even suggest we find a local coffee shop, go for a cup of tea, and literally just see what happens in the house on the live stream as we go out for like, I don't know, 20 minutes, half an hour.
Go to Betty's or something.
Yeah.
Very
I just want to see what happens in the house when there's nobody observing it.
Yeah.
You head to a local coffee shop, grab drinks, have the phone, like tablet out, looking at the different feeds as you see it. The EMF slowly wind down, not entirely though. There's still a constant presence. You do see things like something shift on the kitchen counter. but nowhere near with the veracity as the vase.
Okay. Could I also check Katie with the EMF as well? While we're outside of the house.
Yeah. You get nothing from Katie.
Okay, so maybe this isn't a person bound. Otherwise I feel like that connection would still be there.
If you'd like to roll me some lore.
Yeah, I can
With
do.
a +1 there.
It's not one of my favoured ghosts. I don't know whether it's anybody else's. Before I roll on it.
What's that? Sorry, which ones?
The person bound.
No.
Okay. Oh, I rolled a 12, and again my law is 13. Oh.
Person-bound ghosts don't give off EMF.
Ah, okay.
It's one of the few ghosts that don't.
Okay.
They do emit ectoplasm, as they tend to be spectral form. And they are able to change pressure and temperature.
Yeah.
I mean, I feel like with the constant throwing, this feels maybe a bit poltergeisty, perhaps. And I've being in the, the ghost hunting influencer space, it seems to be what us in the business pick up an awful lot on.
They particularly seeking of attention?
Uh-huh.
Right.
Yes. Yeah, and it feels like, considering what we've just seen, that especially with this one, that it just seems to have, it's not being very dramatic now, is it, now that we're not there?
You hear creaking behind you.
In the coffee shop?
Directly behind you.
I hope that's somebody bringing tea.
Yeah.
No one there, it's quite a quiet shop.
Oh my god.
The fuck?
So
Okay.
it's not a poltergeist.
Any EMF readings now?
No. You do hear that noise again. Why?
Oh my god.
And the moment you hear it, Ruby, you hear screaming again.
Very dramatically drop my china teacup and just have that kind of gasp silence moment. Just touch my head.
Are you okay?
Something is here. It's followed us. It's followed you. And I look at Katie. Does she look?
Or you?
She looks spooked about the screaming. You do see like the staff of the coffee shop are like, what the hell's going on? Look around, there's nothing of any danger. Katie's like, it's never left the house before.
I have a question about your harbingers.
Yeah.
Do they ever how do I put this? Do they ever protect you in any way? Or is it just the auditory?
It's more of a warning, an attempt, maybe. To
Okay, so
protect,
they
but
they don't move something in the way if something's attacking you or anything like that.
have I ever seen anything like that before?
They don't have the capability to, from your
No, I
research.
don't
Okay.
think so. Yeah.
Okay, I was just wondering whether the gain in EMF was coming from them and not the opposing ghost.
Well, definitely at
So-
first it was.
In the house, I mean.
I would say, Ruby, because you've got a lot of like personal experience in that won't make you roll. Harbingers tend to only give off EMF when they're active.
Okay.
They tend to more in moments of quiet. Yeah, they tend to drift off into the background because they're not there to be obtrusive, right? They're there to protect, and they are one of the few ghosts in terms of like staying behind for another person who tend not to get weird about that fact after a while.
Okay.
Yeah, it's took some getting used to, but I think I tried my best not to think about it, but I think they're kind of always around, and it's only when something's wrong. I mean, I've even heard people say that they've got a slight insight into the future and can see danger coming. It's hard to know.
Okay. Scrolling to different ghost types.
You hear that
Yeah, I'm
creaking
kind of
again.
scrolling. Oh my god.
It sounds almost like someone pacing.
Could I do a roll to kind of, because I'm not entirely sure, because I was thinking, in my head I'm thinking poltergeist, but could I potentially do a roll to see if any information that I'd know if they can kind of follow someone out of the house that they're kind of were meant to have haunted kind of thing?
Yeah, roll me a law or a spirit.
I think it's going to be a spirit now. What did I put my dice? There we go. Yeah, that's a 9, and my spirit is 15.
Nice. Poltergeists are usually haunt the buildings that they used to live in, or the building where they died. However, poltergeists can... What's the best word for this? They can break containment.
Okay.
That's how usually ghosts, like the legend types, come in, right? When a ghost has managed to break that containment and become more than just haunting one location. It takes a lot of energy for a poltergeist to break containment.
How does a ghost gain energy, or is that something that's not known?
Because you succeeded a roll there. Poltergeists gain energy through attention.
Okay.
Okay, so
The more known they become, the more powerful they can become. They tend to haunt through very small actions, building up fear and attention, and then building up to more and more actions with the goal. Well, it depends. Some of them are trying to just commit their goal, which is usually ongoing. Others are doing it for the thrill of the game.
Yeah.
But
I think
I will say, if the poltergeist has gained enough power to break containment, it's very unlikely to just follow someone. It would either be there would be a purpose behind breaking containment.
Okay. Yeah. Kate, did you have anything from the house on you?
Just my
Did
keys.
Did you get the keys changed when you moved in? The locks changed?
Oh, yeah.
Okay, just making sure.
You hear that noise
I
again,
guess
the
we're-
why.
I guess
It
we're still
sounds-
fixing it.
It sounds desperate at this point.
I'm just desperately trying to think of what other type of ghost it could be. What do you think, Ruby?
Well, not all ghosts are aware that's what they are. I mean,
Mm.
I remember reading about loopers. That they are. There's a whole type of them, Victoria. I'm sure you've seen it in your research. There's a whole type of them that they're completely unaware of what's going on and what they are. I really don't want it to be a demon. That's a concern.
Seen this one through the screen of the monitor of the computer means that it's probably more spectral than incorporeal.
Most likely spectral, yeah.
And loopers and spectral.
No, they're not.
No.
Poltergeists are though.
Poltergeists
Yeah.
are. Yeah.
Mhm.
Okay.
Yeah, I feel like, especially with the draw of attention, but I feel like this one's become more powerful. But I feel like, shall we head back to the house, Katie? Are you happy with that?
I mean, but from what you say, if we go back, it's only going to get more powerful, right?
I mean, I guess it's here. So, is there anything happening on the screens at the moment?
It's slowed down. There's
Okay.
nothing you can see. The EMF is still going at a steady upper lower.
Is the coffee shop on the same street?
No, you're
Okay.
quite a few bit away.
Okay.
Katie does go like, but if it isn't a ghost, should I invite it in by trying to talk to it? Is that how it works?
I mean, maybe. I'm not gonna say for certain, but maybe.
The
Which is
buying and selling of the house from before you purchased it indicates that it was here before you moved into the house.
Okay. And then I guess I made it worse.
I mean, I do feel like this one definitely feeds off attention, so yeah. But I mean, I get it. I get the draw. It's exciting.
Yeah, it was. Okay. You hear that noise building again, ready to hear it, but the word is different. You just hear C.
See.
C. Is in SEE, not
Yeah.
the C. Yeah. So we've got house.
It's
Let's see.
you hear that like creaking on the floor again, like it's there's some pacing going on behind you.
CY my is it CY my house? Like, if it's like out of order, like that's the only way that it kind of makes my house CY my house. Like,
Pacing gets quicker as you hear again, why, and then quite loud in Heather's ear, just, why don't you see me?
ooh.
Oh.
And we're going to go on a quick break there.
Incoming message coming from the 588.
Good morning, recruits. Welcome to hell.
This is basic training. No one's supposed to die.
Wing Women is a semi-historical actual play podcast.
Have you pissed anyone off recently?
No one I can think of. While I run through the bulleted indexed list of people we've pissed off in the last couple of days.
They endure discrimination from their male counterparts.
All of your beds have been carried out of the nurse's station and placed in the middle of the jogging track.
I don't think it was Ivan. He's weak.
Against this bitter setting, our 4 motley heroines gain the chance to experience queer joy, gender euphoria, and equality for the first and perhaps the only time in their lives.
How obvious am I being?
See, I've kind of always thought that there is a level to some of us in this barracks that's visible.
Have you been using the word shenanigans?
I've been experimenting.
Where did you learn that word?
Until the next mission, this is us, signing off.
We begin again how we started. Screams. Rupturing through the coffee shop. after you all heard, "Why can't you see me?" Heather, you felt almost like warm breath near you.
Mm-hmm.
The screams continue for a while. Again, you have people coming to check at this part. There's not many people in here, so people are leaving. And kind of there is a presence right by Heather.
We all heard, "Why can't you see me?" Or just...
Oh, for sure. Yeah.
Yeah. I think at this stage, Heather's like, enough's enough. I'm just going to respond. I mean, as well as I do, why we can't see you. Do you mean as harm?
There's nothing back.
Okay.
And then there is the faintest sound of tears, crying.
Oh.
I'm so sorry to have upset you.
As soon as you say that, it stops. You don't hear any more.
Okay. I think she kind of turns over and is like, Ruby, Victoria, I don't know. I mean, do you remember when we all sat and watched The Conjuring 2 for research? And I just have this feeling, I could be completely wrong, because we're getting warnings from the Harbingers, but then we're getting, like sympathetic, almost expressions from this entity. Could it possibly be is a demon controlling a spirit and something like that? I mean, that "Why can't you see me" that everyone heard did remind me of that moment in The Conjuring 2 when the guy the guy in the chair was saying something, and it was kind of like, "She won't let me go" or something, and it just gave me those vibes. Could be completely wrong, but I just have this feeling that we're being, either I'm wrong or we're being manipulated by something
Toyed with.
not great. Yeah. I just can't help but think that the warning is a thing, and if this spirit was sympathetic, we wouldn't be literally hearing, like, screaming from the Harbingers.
Yeah, I agree. It's usually you hear that and it's quite clear that there is imminent danger, so somebody's in trouble, but this hasn't felt as malevolent as maybe it is.
I feel like we should send Katie to go out for the day. I feel like we should get her away from that house if she's willing. Go out for the day, see whether it follows her or follows us back to the house.
Yeah, and
Especially because it seems like it's attached itself to you, Heather.
Yeah, I'm not massively thrilled about that, but yeah.
I mean, I can, but I know this is going to sound stupid, but I was kind of really hoping to actually collab with Heather.
Oh no, we can still collab. This is all part of the, like, we can hook you up with a camera, you can have an EMF. This is just part of this will be part of the video where it's like, oh, and then one team does this and the other does that. This is all part of it.
It feels more like I'm being sent away.
Could I do a check on her?
Yeah, feel free. What would you like?
Because it just feels like she's a bit. Would it be empathize? I guess just to kind of sense what she's. Yeah. The vibe, like her motivations behind what she's kind of saying. If it's actually she's just. Yeah.
Is that something that I can help with at all?
I don't need to. It's all good. I
That's
just rolled yeah. So
we're just giving her the suspicious eyes.
So I rolled a 12, and with the empathize, it's a 16. So.
Oh yeah.
Nice.
You're not getting any. What's the word I'm looking for? She looks genuinely bummed. Like she feels like she's being sent away.
I think sensing this, Heather just kind of turns to her and is like, "Look, Katie, I just gotta be real with you here. Like, you did call us for help. I know we're doing a collab, and that's amazing. And I think we're going to get a lot of good footage. But you called me and you called my team for our expertise. And I feel like you just got to trust us with this. And like I said, this is all going to be part of the collab. Like, you can film your, like, bring an EMF meter, film what's got, you never know, something might follow you. And it's all going to be still part of the video. Trust me. After all, this is a collab. We're going to, edit it together, Don't worry about that. But like I said, again, to put it bluntly, we're the experts in this situation. And again, I don't want to patronize you. That's not what I'm trying to do. Just trying to get the best that we can from this situation.
Could you roll me? You can roll me a convince or a reason, whichever you feel fits what you're trying.
That's a convince, because I got a +1 on that. Yeah, so that's a 10, and my convince is a 16. So
cool, success. Yeah, she goes, okay. No, you're right. You're right. Sorry, I just always get a bit defensive over content.
No, I get it. It's completely understandable. It's a cutthroat world out there. I get it. But like I said, we're in this together.
I will head out. I don't know, maybe I'll go to, what's that? The haunted treasurer's house?
Oh, wonderful. Yeah. I mean, you might catch that. Was it Cat Ghost?
Cat Ghost, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. I'll take a day out.
If you have anything happen, give us a call or a text, a DM. Doesn't matter. The whole point in this exercise is to find out who this spirit has attached itself to.
Well, of course, I'll keep in contact.
Well, I could, if you have your GoPro hooked up, we could connect it to my tablet, and I could get a live feed of what's happening there.
Yeah, I can.
I mean, and you can talk to us via that if that makes you comfortable. Like,
yeah, that works for me.
Yeah, fab.
You can tell there's still that reluctance there, but you reached out in very much in the way of, like, I think you hit the right tone of, yeah, I'm sympathetic, but also, like, come on. Kind of.
Yeah.
She kind of got the stop your shit vibe, the polite stop your shit vibe. Yeah. So she kind of reluctantly is, okay.
I say we just go to the graveyard and see what happens, but because I feel like all these other solutions are going to take way too long. And I don't trust Katie to not.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You see Ruby kind of like weighing the morality. Like she's a very legal person. Always follows the rules, drives within the speed limit most of the time, but feels that it's too dangerous. We're going to have to take matters into our own hands.
Yeah, and
Wait.
I mean, what is it, Victoria?
She comes up from a book.
Sorry. Salting and burning, it says a couple of important notes for this method. The ghost has to be in a physical form for it to work. This ghost is not in a physical form.
Is it not? Have we not? We haven't seen it, have we? That was the other one, wasn't it?
Yeah, as far as we're
them-
aware, it's completely incorporeal.
So the house needs to burn.
There is a way of bringing them into a physical form.
By giving it
higher
enough.
rituals.
Oh, okay, so it's not by giving it enough energy for it to manifest fully.
No, that is a way, I suppose, but that would be a lot more dangerous. Then again, rituals are quite dangerous too, so...
Rituals. I mean, we don't have Ellis either.
Haven't got our ritual gal with us.
But you still can do them, they're just going to be a little bit more dangerous for you.
Do we know what the danger is? Is it like a physical danger, the mind danger?
So, rituals, it is a role, and in doing so, it's a very exhaustive process, and you'll be rolling to both see if you can achieve it, and then also to see how much of the relevant stat will be reduced by doing it.
Different. That's okay.
So
Specific
if we use...
rituals have specific consequences too, like having a ghost talk through you increases the chance of possession.
Okay.
If we do a change form, somebody's going to have to do it when you're ready to burn the body, because it doesn't last for very long. We're going to have to split the party.
Yeah.
I mean, I know what will make the best content for you guys.
Maybe don't record it. Just the
Oh,
thought.
No. The cameras have been off. The only one that's running is the one in the van right now.
We had the name, didn't we, of the...
Yeah. We do.
Yeah, Wilford.
Do you say that out loud?
Oh no, I was telling them a top table, sorry.
Ruby's going to ask Victoria, what was that name you said earlier? Who was the guy?
Yeah, there's no reason that Victoria wouldn't say it out loud.
Yeah.
So yeah, Wilfred, I think it was.
Oh, that's it. Yeah, Wilfred.
EMF spikes. And a picture frame in the corner flings against the nearby wall.
Was there anything in particular in the picture frame, or was it just a random?
Just random picture.
Can I check the iPad, whatever it is, the tablet, to see if Katie's feed is kind of showing up anything?
Yeah, it's showing. It's she's currently, essentially, she's on bus downtown.
Okay.
I think as the picture frame comes down, I'll say, we do see you, Wilfred. We do. We see you. We see you trying to connect with Heather and show her your pain. We want to help you.
There's a moment of silence. And then you hear the sound of something scraping against wood as one of the knives from the kitchen flings off and hits the ceiling above you.
Dude!
Just reach for it.
Necessary.
Pull it down. Say now. That's not very kind, is it? You've made a big dent in the ceiling of your house.
My house. Not hers. Again, is that creaking coming from the depths of the house itself, almost. The screams begin to pick up once more. And Heather, you feel that presence behind you.
If I turn around, I'm guessing, is it just nothing?
There's nothing there.
Yeah. Okay. I'm trying to figure out what we can do.
The EMF is spiking to the top now.
Yeah. I think she's gonna kind of call out again. It's like, is there any particular reason why you keep creeping up behind me?
Do you hear again that why? But it's hearing them so close to each other, they're not the same voice.
Yeah, okay, I thought, yeah, that's confirmed it.
As you hear that why, you get a bunch of notifications of people on your like Discord server type thing.
Yeah.
As one of the main feeds has been filled with glitchy ass writing just saying, "Why can't you see me?" on repeat.
Ew.
And then your moderators have come in, they've blocked the person that's doing it because it is an account.
What was the username of the account?
The username was GhostWard57.
GhostWard57, that seems so normal. GhostWard.
I mean, they're a fan of your channel. They've
So they've been before.
You do recognise the name.
I think I'm just gonna like call out and be like, GhostWard67, is that you? The nice one, not the creep.
You feel once again something on your shoulder. Again, it's tentative. There's a apprehension there.
So yes. Well, thanks for the help and the support on the channel. Could you maybe not make my Discord glitchy? You might be scaring some of my followers, but that's not to say I don't appreciate your help. But I'm sorry I can't see you. I don't know why.
Yeah, there is a shift in pressure as you say that. And for a second you think it might be a response to what you just said. But the pressure keeps building and building and building.
Okay, dude, you're starting to hurt my shoulder now.
The pressure in the air.
Oh, I thought you meant I was like, oh no.
And to the point where you can all feel like a nosebleed might be coming on, that halo effect that you get in advance of a nosebleed.
Alright. Guys, I feel like I'm starting to feel like something bad's gonna happen to us if we stay. I don't know how we can. I mean, I'm assuming this is Wilfred that's perhaps the problem.
That scraping noise returns from right behind you in the main kind of feature wall of the living room. And as you turn around to see, you see parts of the paint bubbling in various parts of the wall until you see it spelling the words, "Leave now."
Yeah, okay. I mean, I feel like
This has been it. This has been the cycle, isn't it? I mean, nobody is able to live here. Katie's having the same thing. We can't be bullied out. We need to help.
Yeah.
How? If this is a poltergeist, then they, like I said, they feed off the attention. It's only going to get worse and worse.
There's no way, I mean, from what you guys in the influencer circles know, do you know anything about finding them, containing them?
That could be a good, yeah, I could. I mean, there are definitely people who are more experienced than I am. And can I do a roll to see if anyone's had any luck dealing with similar situations?
If you want to roll me a, I guess, lore to see what's most effective, I'll give you an extra additional +1.
Yeah. Yeah, rolled a 10, and with the extra +1, that'd be a 13 on my lore.
The problem with poltergeists, if this is what you're dealing with, is that the more you try to stop them, the more attention you're giving them, and the more power they have to stop you. If you stop them temporarily, you have only given them more.
It's great timing.
You've only given them more power to break out of that containment. If you don't manage to stop it, like fail trying, so if it kills you, even more energy, more power comes to it. The only real way to get out of a situation with a poltergeist without being able to stop it completely is to run and lie about it. Changing the narrative so people don't believe it's haunted is a very good one.
Okay.
That doesn't solve the problem.
Yeah, guys, I think we should leave.
Just starve it of attention?
Yeah,
It feels so wrong to just go.
I mean, I don't think Katie's going to be happy, but I also think our collab has to not go anywhere. And we might have to, as much as it pains me to say, this is going to have to just be for research purposes. But I guess we can, for the greater good and safety, but I think we should just...
I will say you did roll well enough to know that some methods of getting rid of them do work. So, for example, if there was no longer a house, that would solve the problem. But if you also be able to find the body, can everyone roll me a d12 and tell me who got the highest?
Oh God.
Oh,
12.
1.
6. We've got this full spectrum there.
You were way too excited for considering that rolling a 12 is bad in this game.
I was like, am I going to get thrown into a wall? Is this going to be my second time of being hurt on a mission?
I'm going to roll for the ghost here to see how quickly aggressive he wishes to become.
Mm-hmm.
As he has already warned you all. You hear that sound of things scraping against wood again as another knife comes out from the tray and heads straight towards you. You hear the sound of screams once more. Ruby, can you roll me a body roll, please? We haven't had to deal with damage so far. You need to roll. If you roll below your stat, the amount you roll below your altered stat is equal to the amount of damage you can resist from this.
Okay. Ruby is a hard nut. She's got an 18 in body, so 12 on the dice.
So that's 6 below.
Yeah.
The knife comes in right into the arm. You take 2 points of body damage to your body stat. As cupboards begin to fling open.
Oh my God, Ruby, are you okay?
Yeah, you can see like quite practiced. Sort of knows what she's doing, is almost doing it with one eye on the blood, and is just going to. It's not your house anymore. Hurting people is not going to help. And then she kind of realizes, no, don't get drawn in, and is having like just looks at you both like, help me.
It's my house.
Right, we need to go. I'll grab the cameras. I think she literally goes, grabs all the cameras of where they were in the living room, and just is like, we need to leave before anyone else gets seriously hurt.
At least until it calms down a bit. That we can.
Well, yeah. But just, I think she just like runs for the door.
Let me look at that arm, Ruby, once we're outside.
You can see she's reluctant, but follows and agrees to leave.
As soon as we're outside,
I was going to say, as you're leaving, you hear more things smashing behind you.
Full on tantrum.
Yeah, like, jeez.
Let's take a look at that arm, Ruby. I'm going to use my adept healer ability.
Very, very cool.
So I need to roll under my mind stat, and if I roll 1 to 5, they gain the 2 points. 1 to 5 below, sorry. Oh, I rolled a 9 and it's 13, so that's 4 below.
Cool. Ruby, you regain 2 to your body stat.
Sort of gives it one of those that rolls her shoulder and it's like, oh, that actually feels a lot better. Thank you.
Yeah,
I didn't know you had that in you.
took her first aid course at uni. Managed to
makes
stem the
sense.
bleeding. Yeah.
Lots going on in that noggin of yours. Just gives you a nod of appreciation.
So what are we doing about that?
I mean, it's either burn the house down or dig up a body if we know where it is.
Is there really
Or
no way
leave
of
it.
reasoning with them?
From my knowledge, no.
I mean, Katie's just not the right person to be here. We're never going to be able to convince her.
No.
Oh, we've investigated. Nothing's wrong.
We'd have to actually do the opposite. We'd have to get her to say that she faked it all. And I'm
Which I
very
don't
aware that she can
know.
probably hear everything that we're saying on a feed.
Mute.
Because I don't think we were. I didn't clarify though.
I wasn't assuming you were on an open call.
No,
Okay.
it was like
Okay,
her camera. So I essentially gave her the camera, and it was more like we could hear what was going on her end through my tablet.
Okay.
Like she didn't have a feed to us. That was kind of the vibe.
I don't think it would have changed what Victoria said.
No. But I mean, the way that she was very reluctant to even split from us because she didn't want to, lose out on the content. So, I mean, is there any way we could research where Wilfred's buried or like where his body went? I
think Victoria would definitely know, but I think the rest of you probably would as well. Those kind of records are more than likely findable, and more than likely in the local library.
Ancestry.com. They have parish records. It wasn't even that long ago, it's 25 years ago.
The thing is, the only person who's going to get harmed is Katie here, and I just don't think she's going to listen to us. So I think, let's see what we could do with the body. I don't really want to burn her house down, but
We'd also have to burn the next door house down, probably.
yeah,
Yeah.
not a good look, is it really? That's too much felony for one day.
There is a surprising amount of arson in this game. I didn't intend it.
Just burn everything.
Siobhán's brain, just burn it.
Yeah, just burn it all to the ground.
I mean, yeah, it's messy, but I think it's what we might have to do.
Yeah.
It just feels like such a shame because this is he died in that house trying to stop it from being bought by a faceless conglomerate. And there's somebody living in the house who loves it, who wants to make it their own, which is exactly what he died for.
Yeah. I mean, some people, I feel like, sounds like he was very stubborn in life and then manifested into something that was equally as stubborn in death. And it's just, it's a shame. It's I don't like it either. Because I appreciate the stubbornness, but
I think throwing knives it's gone beyond stubbornness.
yeah, a bit much, isn't it?
It goes a bit above and beyond our usual our usual aggression level. We've managed to have some very meaningful conversations over the years, and this doesn't feel like one that we're gonna get.
No.
To
So
the
who wants to
library
dig up a
then.
body?
Not in broad daylight.
Well, no.
you want
Cameras are off at this point, by the way.
Yeah.
All the way in
wanna-
the bag.
Do you want to call Katie and bring her back? Or
Yeah.
at least maybe not bring her back to see what we're about to do, but give her a call, just let her know what's going on.
Yeah, I think I'll I think I'll just give her I'm not gonna give her a text, I think I'll call her.
The moment you connect, the call connects, she's like, have you got anything?
Hi Katie, just want to let you know we're I have to advise you not to come near the house until we say it's okay. We're not there at the moment, but it is dangerous. We've had knives thrown. Ruby did get injured. We are working on it. At this point, I think if you have anyone that you can stay with for the night, that would be for the best. And I will give you a call when everything's okay.
I'm going to need another convince roll, I'm afraid.
I love just coming up against another influencer who's slightly less sensible than me. What was it? Sorry, was it convince?
Yes, please.
Ooh. Oh, no. Oh, you know what? Oh, that could have been worse. So I rolled an 11 on one of the dice, and I was like, no! But a 1 on the other one. So that was a 12, and my convince is 16, so...
You hear a reluctance in her voice, a kind of... You can tell from the way she says, okay, that she was, as soon as you said not to go, she was planning on going.
Mm-hmm.
It's that itch that she clearly has. She can't escape it. But you have the kind of charm to and charisma of type. She believes you, and she believes you with the danger. And you hear that. Okay, I'll stay at a friend's house.
Good, thank you, Katie. I mean, I know you sound disappointed, and I understand, but I feel like you and me both have watched enough horror films, played enough horror games to know, when something throws a knife at you, you just run away. You don't want to be one of those people who people are screaming at the TV being like, just leave. So
I know, I get it.
You've
Don't go to
done
the
right thing. Exactly. Yeah, there we go. You're getting it. But yeah, stay safe. I'll give you a call when this is all fine.
Okay.
Good night.
Fine.
Well, guys, she's not happy, but she's doing what she's told.
Yeah, good. I think maybe we could do shifts and watch the house tonight as well, just to make sure that she doesn't creep her way back in.
Oh yeah, could I put like a camera at the front door, hidden in a bush or something? Like it was like
In
a
the
plant
van?
next to the front door. In the van, yeah, or that. That's probably a better way.
Yeah, you can put it in the van, kind of have the, GoPro street capture type thing.
Yeah.
Disguise it like that.
Yeah. Cool. All right, to the library.
Okay.
Gang are off to find a body.
Yeah.
You head to the library. It's probably kind of like mid to late afternoon, so it's still open, but not for too much longer. But you know, with Victoria with you, you're not going to need much time. She's got the researching down. As you head up and to local records, but also local newspapers being a big one. I would like a lore roll to fully dig in. I can give you, I'm guessing +1 from helping. You like helping?
Yeah, for sure.
And then +4 for additional context.
I rolled a 10. And with all of those bonuses, that made the law a 19.
Fantastic. You can see that at first he was buried in the local graveyard, and for anyone who wasn't adept at research might have stopped there. Makes sense. Buried in the local graveyard, must be there. Until you have this hunch and you look a little bit deeper and realize that about 10 years ago, the local graveyard and churchyard was purchased. And a lot of the bodies were moved to a different graveyard a bit further out that was built.
Love that. Okay.
The company that brought the churchyard was the same that brought the road originally.
Yeah, I had a feeling.
The company is called Accumulating Limited.
Sounds dodgy.
I think because you rolled so well, I will say you look into who owns it, and it is a shell company for another company.
Yeah.
That's a shell company for another company. It's a shell company for another company.
Mm-hmm.
I learnt my lesson from last time. So who do we think is going to be best to do the ritual?
Because I was thinking where it has been, throwing things and moving its form around in that way, there is a potential to catch it. It's showing itself by showing me where it is. So,
and also Ruby, if you didn't want to be involved in the crime as well, that's great for you. Like, I can just go and dig up the body, and you can be safe not doing any crimes. Win-win.
She's like, oh, I didn't even think about that. Oh.
Nah, I got you. I got you. But now, Victoria, do you want to ritual or do you want to dig up body?
I think it would be safer for two of us to be at the ritual site, just in case one of us goes down.
Yeah.
The last thing we need is somebody unconscious with a poltergeist there.
Yeah. I mean, actually, I'm not going to ask Katie to come with me. That'll just be a whole thing.
Yeah, maybe just keep your line open to us.
Oh, for sure, yeah.
Yeah, phones connected to each other.
Yeah.
Okay, gang.
Okay.
Yeah. Ghost gets a shovel out of the van.
Ruby takes a lighter and some salt out of her pocket and gives them to you as well. Little
Thank you.
kit.
Yeah.
Good luck with the grim. We'll be dealing with the non-quantity.
Sure, if you explain to the grim what's going on, they'll get
I'm
it.
very convincing.
Victoria and Ruby, you head back to the house. Heather, you head towards the graveyard. We'll start at the graveyard, I think.
Mm-hmm.
As you kind of get to the graveyard and start kind of walking up towards, looking at the different graves, you hear the sound of barking in the distance.
Yeah.
And then a slight drop in temperature. You hear movement towards you. And in probably just because of your general closeness to ghosts and experiences of it, you hear something that probably most people don't hear when interacting with a grim. which is the beginning rumbling of some growls. But you very quickly realize it's not towards you.
Okay. Can I guess they're not in physical form at the moment, are they? So I'll be able to
They're
see.
not.
Okay. I think she's going to just approach the graveyard, hearing these sounds, and try to just be as chill as possible, and just say out loud, it's like, "Hi. I'm not here to harm you. I promise I will be as respectful as possible. I do have a job to do. I've got a spirit that is causing harm to the living. It is trapped, and this is the only thing I can do to deal with it. I will return the grave to how it was before, to the best of my ability and with all of the respect that I can muster. Please let me do this, because this is the only thing I can do. I've got no other choice."
You don't hear a response, but you feel that apprehension you felt before, that lingering concern about approaching something. As you enter into the graveyard, you feel that again as you realize the growling is getting quieter as you're moving away from it.
Okay.
It seems less concerned about you and more about the person who has currently been around you all day.
Oh, I hate it. It's okay. I think in this point she is just so on task. She just goes and tries to kind of find Wilfred's grave.
I won't make you roll.
Yeah.
You can quickly find the grave. The gravestone's only 25 years old, but it looks very unmanaged. But maybe more so than some of the others here as well. Just that little bit extra level of neglect. You do eventually feel that kind of presence return near you, as that spirit has maybe not gotten away from the graveyard rim, but certainly rejoined you. You're not sure how. In fact, you kind of get the feeling maybe can't be that far away.
Do I hear the Grims around, or?
Yeah, you feel that presence.
Okay.
Back as well. And at this point you feel like it's protecting you, not the grave.
What the Grims are, sorry. Or the
Grim. You think maybe
the Grim
is protecting you rather than the grave.
This is giving me actual shit. This is awful. But I love it. Okay. Ooh, well. Well, Ghost Ward 67. She's going to start digging. I think she's going to kind of say, kind of looking at the headstone, is like, Wilfred, I am so sorry for what I'm about to do, but I feel it's for your own good and everyone else's, as she just foot on the bit of the spade and just starts digging up a grave.
You hear that voice again. What are you doing? We head back across the city now. You head up back to the house. You feel that coldness in the air as you step through the your EMFs already picking up again. You kind of, the moment you head into the house, you feel air pressure.
Ruby like sets her jaw and like sort of digs in deep. One eyeball on where the knives came from last time. Sort of says
There's
to
3 knives
Victoria.
left.
Yeah. Says to Victoria, stay behind me slightly. I think I'm going to need to get his attention.
Yeah. We want to summon him, I believe. I believe that's what we're trying to do. Not change his form, summon him to take a physical form.
Okay, yeah, you're right. Okay, yeah. So kind of with the guise of like sort of taunting a little bit, I want to try a summoning ritual.
Okay. How will you describe to me the ritual you do? What's the setup? What's the process?
I think in that like large living room space that a lot of the activity has gone on from, I think I'm gonna use that same knife that got flung before and just scrape it across the floor. Wordlessly for now. Just see what the response is.
Yeah, that air pressure picks up, the EMF rises, and once again you hear that creaking at the deep of the house, and you feel like you've very much drawn its attention.
If you want to stop me, you're going to need to show yourself and like dig it in a bit further. Really like, sorry Katie, make a like splinter in the wood.
Yeah, I mean, please roll me. I guess you're using body roll for this, right?
Yes, please, if possible.
Roll me a body roll.
So we're back up to 18 for body. Ooh, okay. 11.
Okay. Your body stat is reduced by 2 as you feel that energy sap out of you as you put it into the ability to summon it, and then you see appearing before you this sickly older man, translucent but in a physical form. Perfect posture. It looks at you both, and you just hear, "I told you to get out of my house."
I'm sorry. It's not your house. Heather, go. To open on the line. Yeah, just hope that the timing has timed up.
Heather, you got the body out. You're ready to do it. You feel something rushing towards you. Can you make me a finesse or a muscle?
5, and my body is 10, so...
Fantastic. You feel this energy rushing towards you, and you manage to salt light as it comes towards you, and you manage then to brunt the force of this movement against you. You just hear, as the barking from behind appears, the growling. Again, not at you. You just, what, why are you, what? And you hear the sound of someone's illusion of you breaking. The feeling of foolishness when someone you think you're close to isn't at all the person you think they are. As the parasocial relationship he had with you burns away, just like the body. You hear on the other side, you hear the sound of shouting as Ruby and Victoria, you see the man begin to fade away in parts. He reaches out to try and grab you, Ruby, but before he can, you hear that scream again as it then his hand fades away before he reaches.
Whew. So tense. I think Heather's gonna call the guys. It's like, did it work? Did it work?
Yeah, it worked. Abby, take the phone for a moment, please.
From the floor where I've just been with like the knife, and I just like look up at you, just like dead behind the eyes, just in absolute shock, and just say, "Yeah, hi Heather. Ooh, that was weird. That was. I can't wait to hear Victoria explain this one away."
Right?
I don't think I can. I need a moment. I need a minute, and she will just drop the phone and leave the house.
Have we broken her?
So,
do I sense the presence of the Ghost Ward 67 still?
Sorry, I never gave you his actual name. That's really funny.
You're known by your online handle forever.
At Ghost Ward 67. I mean, that's how I function.
As someone who's basically only known online as Innocent Goblin, I feel the pain. You don't. You just feel that presence. A presence around you. And then you feel kind of something brush up against your wrist as it's down. But it's not an aggressive move. It's like when a dog checks up on you.
Can I try and like squish it? I don't know, pet the dog.
You try,
I gotta pet that dog.
It's a spectral dog, so like it's not got a real physical form. So you could have go in, pat where you think his might be.
I think I say like, thank you so much. I'm just trying to like figure out what's going on here. So do I get the impression that the Ghost Ward 67 was essentially latched onto me through my socials and was kind of surprised by my actions, or they are like one of the same thing with this? Actually, no, it wouldn't be the Wilfred, wouldn't it? No. Like it was a separate entity, right?
You feel they were separate. And
it was more like disappointed in me.
I think it was obviously there's the difference between there's the facade of on camera, right? And, you know, you'd never put the weirder stuff on like recording or the criminal stuff. So you get the sense that he was most likely a person-bound ghost and bound to the idea of the facade more than anything. And then
Yeah,
seeing you dig
okay.
up and burn a body kind of, you know,
That's showbiz, kids.
never meet your hero type things.
Fascinating. So do I get the impression, are they gone now, or do I not know?
You don't feel the presence anymore. There's almost like you felt that pull every once in a while, and now it's not there. It's like the thread has been cut.
Interesting. Okay. Cool. I think it's something that she'll just keep note of and keep an eye out for that username. I think in this special we'll just put all the soil back in to the grave. Try and like put the like turf kind of back on it so it doesn't look too. I mean, it's going to look disturbed. And if there are any like kind of, I don't know, I'm not going to nick flowers from another grave, but if there are any like kind of wildflowers like hanging around, just kind of like put them into little like vases that they have, and just try and like be as respectful as possible. Maybe like
Oh, for sure.
just say a little something. She's not particularly religious, but just say a little, like a few words, just like quietly to herself, and just kind of try and like leave it as nice as possible.
Absolutely.
And then just head back. Just like run back, say bye to the to the Grims, like thanks guys, and then just run because she is terrified of being on her own in this place with everything that's happened. But I think she'll join you back at the house, I guess.
I think you'll probably see Victoria first, who is sat in the van as if she's ready to go home.
Oh.
Like she's just staring straight forward, like she's waiting. Just not processing, not doing anything. She's just sat looking out.
I think you're like, I'll kind of knock on the window. Victoria!
Slow turn of the head.
I mean, are you coming back into the house, or what are you doing?
I need a moment.
Okay, no worries. Well, I'm gonna go in the house, give Katie a call, figure it out, and yeah. Do you want me to bring you a drink or anything?
A cup of tea, please.
Yeah, okay. I'll make you a cup of tea. And maybe we can go see your mom on the way back, yeah?
I don't want to see my mom.
No, okay. We'll just go. Okay, no, I'll just leave you. So she just like runs away. I think on the way she'll call Katie, and just to kind of let her know the situation.
Yeah, Katie comes back. You kind of, when you head into the house, you see the giant like gouge in the floor. And I can imagine Ruby just still like decompressing.
Yeah, still
Hi,
probably
Ruby.
in the same spot. Probably knife in hand still. Hi. Mission accomplished.
Yeah, bit intense.
Whatever you did over there, you did a great job.
I feel like you're just
It
seeing
worked.
Heather like just very bedraggled, like she has got soil just everywhere. Like just all over her hands, like under her nails, and she's just like, yeah, I mean, we did it. I think Victoria is gonna need some love, some comfort. Yeah,
I think the
I don't
penny
think she's
dropped.
Yeah, I don't think she's quite ready to talk yet, but I think we can. We'll work on that. Is Katie here now, or is she just kind of making her way over?
Yeah, she'll come in at this point. Is Victoria all right? She was. I waved her and she didn't even. I don't think she even saw me.
Oh, she's having a moment. I think she's rethinking maybe things. It's been a lot. It's been a lot, Katie. But I think we've got rid of them.
Did we get good footage?
Yeah, actually, you know what? Yeah, not of what we did, but I guess now that we've got rid of the poltergeist, because it was a poltergeist, we can use the footage because because there was a point where we couldn't, but we can. But I'm afraid the end bit we couldn't film because of legal reasons.
She looks over at Ruby. She's like, "Did you stab my floor?"
Yes. And says nothing else and just walks out of the door.
But Katie,
takes the camera off her chest, gives it to Heather.
Thanks, Ruby. Katie, the ghost did stab her arm, so I think you can handle your floor being a bit stabbed, don't you think?
Oh, that's really into the woodwork.
Katie, she got stabbed in the arm. God.
As Ruby's walking out as well, she shouts, "There's a issue with the ceiling as well. A knife went there as well."
She looks up. She's like, "Oh, fuck."
Girl, I beg you to have perspective right now. Think of we're gonna get money, monetize the hell out of your video, and I'm sure that'll pay for the minor damage that was done to your property, which we did save, by the way. So,
what do you mean save?
We saved your hat. You're not gonna get stuff thrown at you anymore.
Oh, sure. Sorry, I think the house itself was in danger. Okay, sorry.
Maybe.
Was discussed.
Yeah, we did. She stops herself. So, again, like I said, don't you worry about it. Everything's fine.
Oh, okay. No, you're right. Of course. Yeah. So, are you all right, all of you?
I feel we've taken some hits, whether it be physically or mentally, but we'll be fine. It's nothing we haven't dealt with. It was lovely to meet you. I just want to leave you with some parting words from, again, I don't want to be patronizing, from a more seasoned paranormal investigator, but just be a bit more careful when you're doing this. If you do want to go down this path, I urge you to do some research, maybe get a team like I have. It's always safer doing this with more people than just yourself. So I just want to leave you with that, because I'd feel remiss if I didn't. Well, it was lovely to meet you, but hopefully see you soon. And yeah, she'll just wave and just leave. Because she's tired. She's dug a hole. She's dug a massive grave tonight. She is covered in soil. She's tired.
Yeah, you pull in, spend the night in a hotel, and wake up the next morning feeling a bit more refreshed than before making the decently long journey back to the warehouse.
With our little ghosts from the shop?
Oh, yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
One for each of you. Including Ellis.
Including
Ellis.
And as you pull back into the warehouse, we will end our session there.
Your reflection looked at me in a way you have never looked at anyone.
You see the faintest sight of his left eye begin to droop down.
I'm already getting the heebie-jeebies.